Salutations wet shavers, Spencer here back for another shave video. A super exciting one today. I'm going to be reviewing again the Rex Ambassador. I really enjoyed this razor. I did own one last year. It shaved very well for me. It had a little bit of a strange shaving angle from other razors that I'm used to, but once I got it, it was right up there as one of my top razors. But I got offered a trade that was really hard to pass up, so I accepted that trade, and now I've gone out and I've bought another one. This is the N3 model. I'll show you the razor here, and this is one of the most comfortable razors to use. It's got one of the grippiest handles out of any razor I've ever used. It's a very good razor, very well built, strong. It's very heavy. It's definitely built to last, and I mean, I'll show you how well built it is to last. Is you see one of these in here. It says lifetime warranty on the top. That's how you know that this is going to be built like a tank. So really excited for this shave today. I've got in there one of the best standard blades that I think a lot of people have used, so you guys can sort of get my views on a very common blade used in the shaving industry, which is the Gillette 7 o'clock, super stainless. This is the lighter green packet. Really awesome blades. Actually, this is in the darker green. What's the lighter one? Are they platinum stainless? Something like that. Anyway, these are awesome blades. They're very sharp and decently smooth. So they'll work for probably 90% of people. They're a really good blade. Got my coffee here as well. Just straight espresso, the way I like it. I've got one of my favorite brushes on today, which is the Dorian Crafts Ebonite brush. I really like the look of this brush. So it's made out of ebonite, which you got the Dorian engraving there, which is really cool. This camera just does not do this brush justice. All the patterns and everything going on in there is just incredible. One of the best knots I've ever used. This 2-band knot is ridiculous. It hooks and gels like nothing else, and I'll show you that in just a moment. And I'm going one of my favorite soap and aftershaves, which is Salt Lake Soaps, made here in Australia. Go check them out. Really awesome, high quality for a very good price. They ship worldwide, so I'll put their link in the description. You guys check it out. I'll put the link in the description for Rex Ambassadors as well. And also Dorian Attitude. This is based on Armani Attitude. Such a beautiful cologne scent. It's absolutely awesome. And one different thing, which is why I wanted to use this today, is shave oil. Now, this is not a pre-shave oil. I've used pre-shave oils. I don't like them. They always diminish my leather. They always make it a bit gluggy. I don't like them. But this is an aftershave oil. So what this is 100% argan oil. And what argan oil is really good for is the skin. It's used in a lot of skincare products. It's one of the lightest oils, and it's one of the only oils that'll actually dry into your skin and not just lay there and cover up the pores. It's so light that it actually absorbs in the skin, and you can tell by the color of the argan oil. It's really light. And this one is Moroccan argan oil, which is apparently one of the rarest, most exotic ones. So this is also scented with Attitude. That's what that says there. It's going to be an awesome shave today. All high-end products. Can't wait. Just going to put some hot water onto the face. I've got almost 2 days growth to whack off. Alright, just put the brush under some hot water. I mean, look at the gels on that. It's just crazy, and it's got the perfect amount of backbone. It's not too rigid. It's just nice. It's got a really nice little bit of spring to it. A couple of flicks out of that. And let's just load up. Yeah, many of you guys use Rex Ambassadors, and what do you think of them? They've gotten a really good response since the N1, which I did try on loan. I did not like it. It was very aggressive, and also had some blade alignment issues. which, you know, for the price of the Rex Ambassador, shouldn't happen, but obviously there was something weird going on in QC or something or other. They went back and they changed it very quickly. So good on you, Rex Supply, for doing that. I know a lot of companies will really sort of stand by their product and, you know, never admit if something's wrong. They did, they rectified it, and now it's a very good shaver. Right, load it up. Dorian makes incredible brushes. I'll put a link in the description for his Instagram. And you can always just message him on Instagram and can get custom ones made. He can do custom pours for you. He's one of the best pourers I've seen. And he's got awesome customer service, which is just makes it so much better. I don't buy from people that don't have good customer service. This brush is ridiculously soft. And this soap is so slick. It's awesome. It's one of the best out there. Really high-end stuff. Alright guys, Rex Ambassador, we're going to start it on setting 3. Now with the Rex Ambassador, you don't have to, like with some razors. I've actually got one here, the awesome Parthenon. I love this razor. But when you want to change the settings, you have to open, because it's a twist to open, it's got those butterfly doors, and then you change the setting here, but not with the Rex. The Rex Ambassador, it's fully closed and you just change the setting on the fly. I'm going to put it on setting 3, so it goes up to 6. So yeah, I'm going to leave it on setting 3 and let's see how we go. Absolutely beautiful. Because it's made out of this hefty stainless steel, it holds the blade in really tightly. You'll find with some adjustables with thin blades, if they've got a lot of blade exposure, because that blade's so thin, it allows it to move. But this being out of this high grade stainless steel, it doesn't let that blade budge. This shave is as smooth as butter so far. It's really nice. Time to stop for a sip of a coffee. How do you guys like your coffee? For me, it's just espresso, you know, whether that's from a mocha pot or something. I also really like AeroPress. Alright, I'm going to quickly throw this onto setting 6, just for the fun of it, and we'll see how that goes. Wow, it's not overly aggressive at all. It's very usable on setting 6. That's not as aggressive as a Mueller R41, I can tell you that. Still very smooth. Setting 5 really reminds me of my Mueller Rocker, which is another one of my absolute favourite razors. Setting 6 is a very, very good setting. It's very usable. If you've got a few days growth, you know, if you shave once a week, setting 6 is going to feel incredible. All right, let's rinse the face off and go for the second pass. All right, just a quick little rinse. Just paint it on. I'm going to add a touch more water. I always add a little bit more water on that second pass. All the excess hair's gone. All you need is that nice water and super slick soap, which this is. And the scent is just beautiful. All right, let's dial this one down to setting 4. And I'm just going to go against the grain because this feels so comfortable. My facial hair grows in weird directions, so it's not exactly just up and down, so. Decent audible feedback for a stainless steel razor. Generally, stainless steel razors are quite quiet because they're so heavy. And that is just comfortable. Even on setting 4, which is, you know, 3/4 of the way to full. Could you daily drive this razor? Easy. Absolutely easy. But yeah, the reason I'm using this aftershave oil, because it's winter, there's some colder winds out there, and sometimes my skin feels a little bit drier when I'm using alcohol-based aftershaves. So aftershave oil, this is the only one I've got. It works absolutely brilliantly for you guys in colder climates. Or you guys with dry skin. People with dry skin will absolutely love this shaving oil, aftershave oil. That is just BBS. That is so close. So easy, so effortless. It is really right up there with the Rocknell Sailor for me. I'll show you the Rocknell Sailor here. That's the Rocknell Sailor. This thing sells for probably twice the price of a Rex Ambassador. It's very, very hard to get. Would I pick the Rex over the Rocknell? If money wasn't an option, no. I would still pick the Rocknell. Both of them are very, very high end. If anything, the Rex is easy to use because the loading mechanism is very, very easy. All you have to do is twist the bottom until that bit drops like that. And then you just lift out the top like that. It's very, very easy. Whereas the Rocknell Sailor, I'm not going to show you guys, but it's got a spring load in there. If you want to watch that, go into my videos and find Rocknell Sailor review. I show that in there, and you know how I sort of criticize it a bit because it's an expensive razor, but it hasn't really got that luxury ease of use, which I would expect. But shave wise, they're both very similar. They're both just, you know, once you get that blade combo with it, they're just incredible. Just the best razors out there. And the reason I say that is because, yes, there are some awesome razors out there that will probably shave as good as those. Like for me, the Mueller Rocker shaves as good as those razors. But being adjustable gives you so much more room to customize your shave, which I love. Because, you know, I'll shave daily for a while and then I'll wait a couple of days. But being able to have the choice of what I want is very, very good. But if someone's just starting out, I wouldn't be recommending something like that. I would be recommending this razor, Q-Shave Parthenon. This is incredible value for money. But yeah, it won't beat a Rex Ambassador, but it comes damn close. That was a brilliant shave. I'm going to put this aftershave oil on. Right. So it comes with an awesome little dripper, and all you need is 3 drops. If you've got a big head, maybe 4. Right. 3 little drops. It doesn't look like a lot, but once you put it in your hands, you'll start to feel it, and it spreads really well on the face. It is very different to any oil I've used, because they've all been pre-shave. But this, as an aftershave, is just awesome, and you can feel it sort of working away. It dries beautifully. Give it 10 minutes, and it would have dried into a sort of satin silkiness. And it does really well in preventing ingrown hairs and irritation, razor burn, all that sort of stuff. It does very well at that. So that, guys, was an incredible shave. Rex Ambassador, gotta love it. It's a beautiful razor. I missed it for such a long time. I'm so glad I've got another one again. I won't let this one go. Absolutely awesome razor. Built to last as well. Dorian. Excuse me, I'm getting a little bit sick, which is very frustrating. Dorian Crafts Ebonite Brush. Check him out on Instagram. I'll have links in the description for these. The awesome Salt Lake Soaps Attitude, made here in Australia. If you want to support Australian business, these guys are your people. They're who you need to go to. Salt Lake Soaps, I'll have a link in there for their Facebook as well, where you can go and buy their soaps. They ship internationally. Check them out. Thank you so much, guys, for an incredible shave and joining me. Hope you guys stay safe. Make sure you guys don't get sick. Most of all, keep positive and make sure you guys keep smiling. See you later. Bye.